My name is Meerah, and I am a Lorekeeper in one of Yogg-Sothoth's libraries, and today I wanted to talk about one of the many fascinating locations in the Lovecraft mythos. Today we will be discussing the Miskatonic University located in the city of Arkham in the state of Massachusetts. Miskatonic University first appears in the 1922 short story Herbert West Reanimator by H.P. Lovecraft, but it also made appearances in other Lovecraft stories, such as The Festival, The Color Out of Space, History of the Necronomicon, The Dunwich Horror, The Whisper in Darkness, At the Mountains of Madness, The Shadow over Innsmouth, The Dreams in the Witch House, The Thing on the Doorstep, and The Shadow Out of Time. Though contemporary sources would describe the university as openly teaching witchcraft and the occult in coursework, Lovecraft himself portrayed Miskatonic as a bastion of rationality and scientific exploration, on par with other Ivy League schools, such as Harvard. Though occult studies do play a minor role, and there are known to be some unusual classes, such as medieval metaphysics, but for the most part, Miskatonic University appears to be an ordinary higher education institution. The origins of Miskatonic University are believed to be in 1690, though the exact name it began its life with cannot really be agreed upon by experts. Some believe it began as Salem Academy in 1690 and moved to Arkham in 1776, adopting the new name Miskatonic Liberal Seminary, while others believe it began as the College of the Miskatonic Valley, or Arkham College, and was reinvigorated and renamed in the late 1700s. Yet others believe that Salem Academy was merged with Arkham College at one point, which could explain the differing accounts on the names. But regardless, it is believed that Miskatonic University was founded in 1690 and experienced a boom after the Revolutionary War, when the townsfolk of Arkham offered the school one of their former town halls to use for classes. In 1861, the university expanded further, combining with the Elder Faith Seminary, and then in 1880, it would open its medical school. The school mottos for Miskatonic University have changed over the years, with the two most memorable being out of ignorance into wisdom, out of light into darkness, and a small sacrifice for knowledge. Along with its world-famous medical school, the university also boasts the Miskatonic Museum, which houses a number of fascinating historical artifacts, including one jewelry piece thought to have been created by the Deep Ones themselves. The other building of interest on campus is the Orne Library, named for Jeremy Orne, one of Arkham's most prominent merchants that made great efforts to reinvigorate the academy in 1765. The Orne Library is famous for having the largest collection of occult material in the Western Hemisphere, which includes arcane literature, occult histories, a copy of The Black Book by Frederick von Junst, fragments of the Book of Ebon, and most notably, one of the few genuine English translation copies of the Necronomicon. We are lucky indeed that Lovecraft wrote so extensively about the university throughout his stories. We even have a faculty list and their departments. Dr. Henry Armitage, Chief Librarian, Professor Ferdinand C. Ashley, Ancient History, Professor Atwood, Physics, Professor Dexter, Zoology, Professor William Dyer, Geology, Professor Tyler M. Freeborn, Anthropology, Dr. Alan Halsey, Dean of the Medical School, Professor Lake, Biology, Dr. Francis Morgan, Archaeology, Professor Frank Pabodi, Engineering, Professor Nathaniel Wingate Peasley, Political Economics, Professor Wingate Peasley, Psychology, Professor Upham, Mathematics, Albert Wilmarth, English, and Old Waldron, who is the college physician. Many well-known students have also attended Miskatonic University, among them Walter Gilman from The Dreams in the Witch House and Asenath Waite from The Thing on the Doorstep. The list of faculty and students from sources outside of Lovecraft's own works is incredibly extensive, and would take me a very long time to go through all of them. One contemporary source, a 2017 short story called A Walk in the Shadows by Joseph S. Pulver, claims that Miskatonic is home to a secret occult fraternity called the Labyrinth Society. Apparently founded in 1811, it is said to have produced multiple senators and prominent politicians. Chaosium has also put out several books about the university, but I tried to just stick to the information given to us by Lovecraft just to keep things from getting so muddled. So yeah, that's the basics about Miskatonic University, one of the perhaps most prominent and I think like main characters throughout Lovecraft's work, honestly. It ties a lot of stories together, and I honestly wish it was a real place sometimes. Anyway, thank you so much for watching, and an extra special thank you to my channel members. May y'all grant them the knowledge they seek, and I hope to see you next time here in the library.